virtual packet. And today we have our Chapter 5 review test. So we're just going to use this as a review. And when we come back to school, I want to review addition for a couple of days, and then I will give this test for real. So this is going to be like a practice shot at this test since you've been at home. Okay, so of course the directions are down at the bottom, but I thought that it might be better if Miss Janelle walked you through this and used this kind of like a review/study guide. Okay, so everybody, let's look at number 1. How many puppies are sitting? Okay, so first thing you're going to do is count the puppies that are sitting and write the number here. And this is the sight word. What is that sight word, everybody? Yes, and. Now, how many puppies are being added to the group? How many puppies are in this group here? Write the answer there. So this number is the number of puppies sitting in this group, and this is the number of puppies being added to the group here. All right, for number 2, we have a 10 frame with some counters. It says Sonia put 4 red counters in the 10 frame, and she put 3 yellow counters in the 10 frame. Choose all the ways that show the counters being put together. So, right here it says 4 plus 3. So, does this show 4 plus 3? If it does, you're going to color in that circle. But if it doesn't, you're not. Okay, so this says 4 plus 1. Does this show 4 plus 1 counter? If it does, you're going to fill in the bubble. If it doesn't, you're not. And does this show 4 plus 3? 4 plus 3. If it does, then you're going to fill in this. I'm going to give you a hint. You're going to fill in 2 of the bubbles. So you're going to have 2 answers for this. All right, let's move on to number 3. How many of each color cube is being added? Trace the numbers and the symbols and write the number that shows how many cubes in all. All right, so count those cubes, trace the number, trace your plus. Count those cubes, trace your number, trace your equal. Now count all the cubes, and you're going to write your answer in the blank. Okay, when you're finished with that, flip over to the other side. Okay, up at the top in the box for number 4, it's our Think Smarter box. It says Annabelle has 2 red cubes and she has 2 yellow cubes. How many cubes does she have? Draw the cubes and then trace the numbers and symbols and write how many in all. So, I'm going to draw 2 cubes. You can draw like a little square with a circle. And then 2 more cubes. 1, 2. And I know my cubes are not perfect, and that's okay. All right. So Annabelle has 2 red. So you're going to get your red crayon, and you're going to color 2 of them red. 1, 2. Okay. And then it says she has 2 yellow cubes. So you're going to color these 2 cubes right here yellow. So you're going to get a yellow crayon out of your crayon bag and color 2 yellow. 1, 2. All right, now let's go back and trace the numbers. So we've got 2 plus, how many yellow? 2 equals, count all the cubes and write your answer in the blank. Okay, for number 5 says, look at the cube train. How many red cubes do you see? How many more cubes do you need to make 10? Draw the cubes, color them blue, write and trace to show this addition sentence. Okay, so we're going to have 10 all together. So I'm going to go ahead and trace my 10 and my equals because I know that in the end I'm going to have 10. All right, first thing we're going to do is we're going to count our red cubes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now, we're going to keep on going until we get to 10. So, there's 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so let's count, make sure we got 10. So, start at the first cube. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. So, we have drew the cubes. Now, we're going to color our cubes that we drew blue. So, get your blue crayon And you're going to color 1, 2, 3. Okay, now let's go back and finish our addition sentence. Trace your 7 because you've got 7 red. Now in the blank, you're going to write how many you colored blue. And that's going to complete your addition sentence. So go ahead and do that. All right, awesome. Let's look down at number 6. Number 6, we have airplanes. Okay, listen. Write and trace the numbers to complete the addition sentence. So, excuse me. Okay, so let's start off and count the number of planes that are on the ground. And you can say the grass. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Trace your 3. Trace your plus. Now, this blank right here is going to be the number that's flying in the air. So count the airplanes in that group and write the number here. Trace your equals and trace your 5. All right, awesome. Okay, let's go on to the next page. And up at the top, you're going to see some blue ants. Number 7 with the heart. My number 7's ripped, but that's okay. All right, so trace and write the numbers and trace the symbols to complete the addition sentence. Okay, so in this first group, let's count the ants. 2, 3, 4. Trace your 4. Trace your plus. Okay, now you're going to count this group of ants, and you're going to write the number in the blank. Then trace your equals, and then that will complete your addition sentence. Okay, let's look at number 8. This is another Think Smarter. Okay, listen. Nora has 1 green crayon. So this is Nora's green crayon, okay? Gary has some red crayons. And together, they have 5 crayons. Draw to show how many red crayons Gary has and complete the number pair. So we know that there's going to be 5 crayons altogether. And Nora has how many green? Yes, 1. So go ahead and write your number 1 right here for Nora's green. Now, get your, what did it say, red. Get your red crayon. And we're just going to draw lines for crayons. We don't have to be fancy with this. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So let's count all the crayons and make sure there's 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good job. All right, go back. Trace your equal. Trace your plus. And in the blank right here, that's going to be the number of crayons that is red. So go back and count the red crayons only and write the answer there. All right, let's look at number 9. Now, this is a little tricky, and I don't like how they put this on the test, but they do. So, number 9, does this show a number pair for 7? Choose yes or no. So, we've got 5 plus 2. So, we're going to use our cubes to do these problems down here. So, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blue cubes plus 2 red. Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Is 5 plus 2 7? If it is, fill in the bubble for yes. If it's not, fill in the bubble for no. All right, let's go down to the next one. It says 4 plus 3. So I'm going to do 4 blue, and then I'm going to do 3 red cubes. Okay. So, does this equal 7? Let's count all the cubes together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So, is 4 plus 3 equal 7? Fill in that bubble for yes, or fill in that bubble for no. Does 4 plus 3 equal 7? Yes or no? All right, down at the bottom we have 2 plus 4. So, I'm going to have 2 blue cubes. And I'm going to do 4 red cubes. So does 2 plus 4 equal 7? Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So if 2 plus 4 equals 7, fill in that bubble for yes or fill in that bubble for no. Does this equal 7? Yes or no? All right, awesome. We're almost finished. Flip your paper over to the back. All right, up at the top, number 10, we have 3 different addition problems. It says circle all the number pairs for 8. So first we've got 4 plus 5, and we're going to use our fingers for this. How about that? What we're going to do is we're going to solve it, and then you're going to go back and you're going to trace the ones that equal 8. So the first one is 4 plus 5. So I'm going to do 4 fingers on this hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I'm going to do 5 on this hand. Now let's count all of our fingers. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 4 plus 5 equals 9. Write a 9 up above that. Okay, the next is 2 plus 6. So I'm going to 2, 5, and I don't have 6 fingers on this hand, so I'm going to add 1 more to this side. All right, 2 plus 6. Ready, set, count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 2 plus 6 equals 8. All right, now we've got 1 plus 7. So I'm going to do 1 finger, 5, 6, 7. All right, let's count. 1 finger plus 7 fingers, okay? Ready, set, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 1 plus 7 is 8. And always remember, if you don't have the fancy things at home, like the cubes or different things, you can find anything to use to do addition. You can always use your fingers. You've always got your fingers attached to you. That's my go-to from when I'm counting. You can use coins like pennies or nickels or dimes. You could use rocks, beans. You can use anything that you can find at your house if you do not have cubes or counters. So keep that in mind. Okay, so back to this problem, number 10. Circle all the number pairs for 8. So you're going to circle the ones that equal 8. And you're going to have 2 answers. All right, awesome. Let's go down to number 11. Number 11 says, Larry counted out 9 cubes. And there's the number 9. The cubes were either red or blue. How many red and how many blue cubes could he have? Color the cubes to show the number of red and blue cubes. Write the numbers to complete the addition sentence. So basically on this one, we've got 9 cubes all together. You're going to use red and blue. You can color it any way you want to. So first use your red, color some of them red, however many you want to. Then you're going to go back after you finish coloring your red and color the rest of them blue. Then you're going to complete an addition sentence that equals 9. So you're going to trace your equal. You're going to count the number of cubes you colored red, write the number, trace your plus sign, and then you're going to count the number of cubes you colored blue and write the number in this blank. So if you want to pause this while you go back and solve it, you can. But we're going to move on to directions for number 12. All right, number 12 says complete the addition sentence to show a number pair for 10. So all you do on this one is you can say 10 equals whatever you want in the blanks to be 10. It could be 5 plus 5 equals 10, 1 plus 9, 9 plus 1, 2 plus 8. It can be anything you want it to be, but it has to equal 10, okay? So you're going to complete the addition sentence to show a number pair for 10. All right, and that is all for your test. And don't forget today to put this test practice into your packet and make sure you return it when we come back to school. Also, make sure that you practice counting to 100 by ones, 10s, and 5s because we are going to have our 100 club when we start back, and I want everybody's picture to be on that wall out in the hallway for the 100 club. So excited. All right, make sure that you like this video, comment down below in the comment section to be entered in our super duper prize drawing. I miss you so very much, and I will see you soon. Bye-bye.